And his opponent across the ring is the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing purple trunks with white and gold trim, hailing from Ohio. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the undefeated Junkie!
What's up with it, family? What's up with it? Let's go on and get to it. We got to work today. Shout out to the entire LDBC, man, Lions Den Boxing community. Be sure to go join the website, become an official documented member of the Lions Den Boxing community, www.ldbcsports.com. Hey, man, create a, be sure to go check out the family over at www.trilltalk.net. Support independent black-owned media, man. It's of the utmost importance. We need it. We need it now, man, like Smokey Norfolk. I need you now. Looking at it. Go over there, man, www.trilltalk.net, man. Join the Trilletary, man. Become a member of the Trilletary, you feel me? And help support the movement, man. www.trilltalk.net. I am indeed Junior the Truth, man. Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all the social media platforms. Let's go. You feel me? Let's go. One time for the sponsors over at Hemp School, www.hempschool.com. It is the house of the re-education of the plant, man. Go learn everything you can about the marijuana. You feel me? Salute to the queen and the team over at Big Mama Sauce. She got that all day, every day, anyway sauce, man. Be sure to go check her out. www.bigmamasauce.com. www.bigmamasauce.com. You feel me? Enter the code Junior10 and receive a 10% discount off your entire purchase. This is indeed Big Mama Sauce Week, man. We are celebrating Big Mama Sauce in a major way, man. We are celebrating Big Mama Sauce in a major way. Yes, indeed, we are. Yes, indeed, we are. So salute to the queen and the team, man, over at Big Mama Sauce. www.bigmamasauce.com, man. Go get you some sauce, man. Go get you some sauce. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, man. Say, man. We got some work to do today. I can feel it in the air, man. I can feel it in the air. Salute to the whole entire family over at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. The whole team, top to bottom, man. Everybody in the shop, man. The street team, brand ambassadors, man. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. Hey, man, we on. You feel me? We on. Man, salute. If you haven't done so, man, come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted groomer products, specifically with the Black Kings and Queens in mind. So be sure to come check us out, man, www.theblackgent.com, or you can download the Black Gentleman Grooming Company mobile app. Whether you team Apple or team Android, we do have a mobile app for you, and it is absolutely 100% free. Man, let's move into my question of the day, which is actually brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. That's www.theblackgent.com, man. Y'all can tell it takes me so long because this is off the, I get the book and open it. This ain't premeditated or none of that. So, hey, man, you feel me? Is say, man. Let me see. Oh man. Shit. It says, have you ever nicknamed someone and it stuck? If so, who and what was the nickname? I'm dead serious when it comes to nicknames, man. Like I'm dead serious when it comes to nicknames. I'm like the nickname person. You feel me? Because I I suck with remembering people's regular names. So I just give people nicknames. And it's all kind of nicknames, man. I give people. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is for me is like I'll give a nickname and then I actually give a nickname and then I totally disregard your real name. This is no disrespect to nobody's mama, their parents, or nothing like that. But I'll give you a nickname and then I'll totally like disregard your regular name, any thoughts of your regular name. In a lot of cases, I will forget what your regular name is. You understand what I'm saying? Or was or is supposed to be. I'm just that's just me. I'm the nickname guy because I suck with real names. I got faces and then I got nicknames. I don't know. Let me think. There's all kind of nicknames, man. My oldest daughter, well, I ain't gonna tell y'all her nickname, but she has a nickname that has stuck. Like I have my kids have multiple, I give my kids multiple nicknames, depending on how I'm feeling is how I address them. You feel me? But my kids, you know what I mean, they give I give them multiple nicknames. You know what I'm saying? My son, like y'all know I call my son Gooch. You feel me? The Gooch. Boy, I call him, he has a few different nicknames. Boy nickname is Boy. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to give him that old school, you know what I'm saying? That's that old school treatment. You feel me? But yeah, I call him the Gooch. Y'all don't know nothing about the Gooch. You feel me? Y'all boys don't know the y'all boys and girls don't know nothing about the Gooch. You feel me? But Gooch was a bad motherfucker, boy. But anyway, let me see. There was one dude in college. I remember I had transferred schools, and I went to. First of all, man, y'all know I'm a country rap tunes type dude. You know what I mean? All that East Coast rapping stuff is cool. I'm one of the ones I feel like the Wu-Tang Clan is the most overrated thing ever in life. Y'all don't cut me, man, when I'm out on the East Coast or whatever. But I just, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. That's how I'm coming. I don't a lot of that stuff, man. I ain't some of it's cool in like I could take it, you know what I'm saying? In Palace, like some of my favorite songs, you know what I mean, are East Coast, but it's only in doses, like AZ Sugar Hill. That's one of my favorite songs. You feel me? I'm gonna chill. That's my stuff, but that's all I ever really needed from AZ. You feel me? Nas got some stuff. I take Nas, you know what I'm saying, and in bits and pieces. You know, a lot of people try to, tell me Nas is the greatest. I was arguing with Cali Enigma. He was talking about, he want to put Nas's catalog up against David Banner in the verses. And I'm like, man, you don't want that. You don't want no smoke with David Banner's catalog, man. David Banner's catalog is a little bit too stupid. You feel me? Look at Ratchet Since 91. He says, no Wu-Tang slander. Yeah, man, I'm just telling you the truth. You feel me? Kind of local said Big Daddy Kane. Yeah, Big Daddy Kane was the truth. All them old school. Now the old school rappers, yeah. But when we get into like the 90s and beyond, like all that East Coast rap is, yeah. You know what I mean? I felt like Big was slick, man, but I ain't think, greatest rapper of all time type conversation. Like, nah, man. Nah. You know what I mean? Like the East Coast, the only person who I can take, like, man, I'm talking about, you can just put it on a rock, is probably Funk Dr. Spock, man. Redman is my guy. You feel me? Redman is my guy. That's about it, though, man. That's about it. But anyway, so I got to school, and bearing in mind, like I told you, I'm a country rap tunes nigga. Like I'm UGK for life. You feel me? And so man, I remember this dude. Oh, he was from Columbus, Ohio, too. This after I transferred schools, and all he listened to was like Wu-Tang, and he would like bang it all day. And I never knew who any of these, the Wu-Tang dudes was. Like this was like before Method Man really like broke out and all that shit. I knew who Old Dirty Bastard was. I knew who he was. You feel me? And I knew a little bit about them dudes because I was in, Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh is kind of a mixture. You got a lot of people from New York. I went to school. A lot of my teammates was from like New York and New Jersey and Philly and all that shit. But anyway, all he was listening to was that Wu-Tang shit. And I just called that nigga Killer Priest one day, like, oh man, what's happening, Killer? I was like, oh, Killer Priest ass nigga, what's happening, Killer Priest? And all I just was calling him was Killer Priest. The guy, if the guy come in here, he'll tell you. Like, all I called him was like the Killer Priest. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, like all I ever called him was the Killer Priest. That's all I ever called him. You feel me? And then it went on to like other people. You feel me? Calling him Killer Priest. I had another homeboy who looked like in college. He looked like is my dude. He just passed away, man. Rest in peace, man. He got killed in Atlanta. You feel me? But anyway, I called him Lamont Sanford. You feel me? Because he looked like Lamont Sanford to me. So I just called that nigga Lamont Sanford. And hey man, the name just stuck. You know what I mean? I called another nigga in college. I was stupid and I was high too. You know what I mean? A lot of the times another nigga looked like Nipsey Russell. You mean? So I called that nigga Nipsey Russell. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just stuck. You know what I mean? Like it's just a whole bunch of like, I'm the name person. You feel me? So I will forget your real name. You know what I'm saying? I just, golly, I had one of my frat brothers. This nigga used to I call it a Murphy. We pulling a Murphy. It's like a drastic act in the black community. So like pulling a Murphy is like telling nigga you gonna take him to the store, you going outside to warm up the car or something. And then, cause we all niggas had old ass cars. You gotta go warm your car up and shit. Gotta pump the gas 4 times before you turn over the ignition. And so like you tell one of the bruhs, like you about to take them to the store, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna take you to the store, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go outside, warm up the car, come on out. You feel me? Then you go outside and the motherfucker gone. Like that's a Murphy. You feel me? And so like this one of my bruhs, he was notorious for that shit, bro. He was notorious for just pulling the Murphy, man. He used to just do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Fuck you. He would tell you he'd do something and he'd be gone, like whatever. He would, man. You be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to shoot, down to the store or something. You know what I mean? You'd be like, all right, bet, man. You know what I'm saying? Then he'll leave you and go somewhere and be somewhere fucking or something. Like it was just crazy. So I called him Maestro. You know what I'm saying? He was the maestro of the Murphy. You feel me? So I just started calling him Maestro because he was always pulling them. He was always conducting. I told him he's the conductor of the Murphy. Like he's literally the maestro of the Murphys. You feel me? And then niggas be like, what's a Murphy? A Murphy is a drastic act in the black community. You feel me? And so to this day, people call him Maestro. They call him Maestro or Stro. Nobody calls him by his name. You feel me? They call him Maestro. You know what I'm saying? Or Stro. They be like, yeah, Stro, Maestro, yeah, Stro. And that's my, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm a nickname person. Plenty of nicknames stick. I wish the guy was in here to testify to that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always like, I'm a nickname person. I gave he had twin sons and he called his son's names, or I'm not going to say his son's names, but he has twin sons and his sons, you know what I mean? He has names for his sons and I changed his sons' names. You feel me? I didn't change his name. I gave him nicknames. So instead of his sons being what they call them, I call his sons Calvin and Alvin because my name is Calvin. Those of y'all who didn't know, my name is Calvin. And I call his sons Calvin and Alvin. So I nicknamed his niggas' sons after me. And it stick. Like I be like, I go over to the house and they're identical too. I can't tell them apart. And he'll be like, oh, that's Calvin, bro. Oh, no, that's Alvin, bro. No, I call his sons Calvin and Alvin. You feel me? I'm the nickname person. You feel me? I'm the his wife. I call her. I ain't gonna say his wife's name, but I call his wife. I give his wife a nickname. Her nickname stick. You know what I'm saying? I call all his kids. Like I give them all nicknames. He got a lot of them. He got 6 of them motherfuckers. They all got nicknames for me. You feel me? Trick Note, he said in Houston, you told me your name was Randy. Huh? No, I didn't. I told you my name was Tito Jackson. This motherfucker. Because I don't trust you. I didn't trust you, Trick Note. Thought you was the police. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But man, let's go on and get into it. I done talked about that enough. www.theblackgent.com, man. Go ahead on and get you some products, man. We over here and we out here. You feel me? Is hey man. We got things going. Things is moving, man. Things is moving. You feel me? There go the guy. Hey, the guy. We was just talking about you, bro. My question of the day is if I ever gave anybody a nickname and has the nickname stuck. You feel me? And I was trying to tell you, you can put in the chat some of the nicknames I done gave people, bro, that you can testify to. You feel me? But I talked about shit, everybody. I talked about Maestro. You know what I'm saying? I talked about your sons. You feel me? Killer Priest, like all them. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, let's go ahead on and move around. Oh, Big Worm. Oh, I forgot about Big Worm. Worm stuck too. Hey, man. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna stop. You feel me? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gone. Cause I ain't trying to implicate myself. Yeah, I forgot I gave Sheez his nickname. This dude, one of the bros I always used to say for Sheezy, for Sheezy. Like when they first started saying for Sheezy, so I just started calling him Sheez. We already talked about Killer Priest guy. I actually gave the guy the nickname the guy. You feel me? Because he wanted to come in here under an alias and not use his real name because he like an upstanding figure in the community, bro. In Ohio, the Ohio community, and he don't want people to know who the fuck he really is. The Worm was this girl, and she you know what I'm saying? She's all big chested girl. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, bro. He said the bitches. Come on, bro. Come on, brother. You're going too far now, brother. But anyway, I'm gonna say this, man. We gotta move the show along. But she was a girl. She was from, I don't know where she was from. She's from Ohio, by way of like New York or some shit. She had like some New York ties. But anyway, and so she so she came whatever to the crib one day, and her and her roommate used to come visit me and the guy. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. And the guy used to refer to them as the bitches, allegedly. You feel me? Even though he says I come up with that nickname, I ain't come up with that nickname. But anyway, her name was I ain't gonna say her name. But anyway, they came over to the crib one day, and she was like, yeah, and I used to cut hair too. I always been a hustler. I used to cut hair on campus. So I was like the little campus barber for a little stint till I just got tired of it. You feel me? And started working for real. But it was called splitting wigs. I had splitting wigs. And I used to cut hair in the apartment. You feel me? And so everybody would come, not everybody, a lot of people would come, from campus and come get their hair cut. You know what I'm saying? Come get their hair cut. I was, I'm nice with the razor blade too. So I, get a razor line up. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Crispy, real live crispy Ohio nigga activity. You understand what I'm saying? A haircut ain't complete, man, until you get, the straight razor, man, get you, Ohio nigga activity. But anyway, so she had got something done to her hair, and she was like, I just need you to trim my hair, blah, 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 blah. And she wanted me to trim her hair, you know what I'm saying, before I trimmed her hedges, allegedly. But she came over to the house, man, and she had changed her hair, man. Like she dyed her hair blonde. You feel me? Bright ass blonde. Like she literally dyed her hair a bright ass blonde. You know what I'm saying? And it was, she cut her hair off and dyed it blonde. You feel me? So she had the little short, natural cut with the blonde. Like, it was like wavelength. And I was looking at it and I just was like, and when she came in, I was like, oh, Dennis Rodman and his motherfucker. You feel me? And then I was like, then I was ready to cut her. I was like, come on, get on in the chair, Worm. You feel me? Because, Dennis Rodman's nickname is the Worm. And so I just called her Worm like forever. For the rest of college career, I called her the Worm. You feel me? And the guy stupid, he always be signing off on my foolishness. So we just referred to her as the Worm. Like she was literally the Worm. And everybody started calling her Worm. Like, yeah, what's up, Worm? Everybody's calling her Worm. Like, no, that's not my name. My name is blah, blah, blah. Nah, your name Worm. What's up, Big Worm? You feel me? And then that was that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big Worm. So was the birth of Big Worm. And then, hey, man, Then you got a nigga like me that'll call and say, Big Worm, go on, come break me off some of that pussy. Allegedly. Hey, man. But anyway, can we move on with the show now, bro? Look, Tay Brown said, that's fucked up. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling y'all that, hey, love is the word. It wasn't no disrespect in it, but I called her Worm because she was running around there looking like Dennis Rodman, Demolition Man with that damn hair. All right, man. Let me stop playing. I got time to play with y'all, man. One time for the Punch Junkie brand, man. We do have the magazine, the trading cards, as well as the website, man. The magazine is we do still have up the inaugural issue of the Punch Junkie magazine, man. I have pushed back the release of the second magazine, man. I just wasn't happy with it. You understand what I'm saying? I just wasn't happy with it. Felt like it needed some more work. You know what I mean? I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. And I felt like it needed to do some more work. Look at the guy said, keep going. I felt like it needed to get a little bit more work done. So, you know what I mean? I'm pushing it back. You feel me? Push it. Go get the money. Go get the money. We do also have the line of signature line of trading cards, man. Commemorate the career and achievements of your favorite boxers, past and present. Go get you a pack of cards. www.punchjunkie.com. And punchjunkie.com is your boxing news live feed 24/7, 365. That's all day, every day boxing, man. For all the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing, man, be sure to go check out the site, www.punchjunkie.com. Punchjunkie.com. Punchjunkie.com. Today is June 23rd, 2021, man. It's fight week, baby. ATL, man, we about to be on. This shit about to be a movie. Shout out to everybody that's going to be in Atlanta, man. Pull up on me. You feel me? Pull up on me. And if you ain't got plans to go, it ain't too late. Make your plans to go and pull up on me. Pull up on me. Salute to everybody tuning in via the Punch Junkie Network mobile app, man. I see y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, baby. You look nice. Shout out to everybody tuning in via the Junior the Truth mobile app, man. I see y'all, family. What's the word? Strong Will, what's good with you, homie? The Might of the Plant-Based Pugilist, what's good with you? Kevin Dunbar, the Scholar in the building. Rob Walker, Land of the 216, Mile High Thoroughbred in the building. Be careful, baby. Salute to the homie Crush the Legend, OG Crush in the building. Craig L, what's happening with you? Jay Good in the building, hold me down. D-Man Jr., what's good with you, family? Salute to the whole family, man, tuning in via the live stream on YouTube, man. Demo84, what's good? The homie Omega Red in the building. What's up with you? How you feeling, baby boy? JC in the building. He said ATL the movie. You already know what's about to go on. David the Real Thomas, what's good? The Molly the Plant-Based Pugilist pulling double duty. Love is the word. Good morning, beautiful. Star City J in the building. What's happening with you? Black Attack Circle or Black Attack in the building. What's up with you? Woke the Truth, Cutting Woke in the building. Mark Stearns, what's happening? Oh, man. Hey, love is the word. Speaking that Spanish. She's speaking that shit. Oh, you know it's good when you start speaking Spanish. Looking ass. I am Ill Will. What's good with you, homie? You feel me? D McGee in the building. What's good with you, family? Macadon 1. Jamal, don't call me Jamil Allen, a.k.a. Jelly Bean in the building. What's up with you? Ratchet Since 91 in the building. Where you been, Ratchet Since 91? Is you a cop, J. Reed, Cono Loco Sports in the building? What's up with you? New day. Sean in the building. It's a new Anwar Willis in the building. What's good with you? Macadon 1 in the building. Unfamiliar in the building. Hey, I like that name. Hey, Jay Good in the building, pulling double duty. Man, it's a new day. Joe the Beast in the building. Boxing and barbecue in the building. Just boxing. That's what I'm going to start calling you. Hey, new day. I'm going to just call you Just Boxing. It's a new, you feel me? Winston Lee in the building. What's good with you? Sir, you got to call it Winston. When that nigga named Winston, you know he ain't bullshitting, bro. Hey, it's a new Winston Lee. He still carry an ankle pistol. He got a 22 on his ankle in his boot. You know what I'm saying? He got a 22 in his dress boot. Winston ain't here for the shits and giggles. You feel me? Macadon 1 said, I could tell your ancestors from the South, man. Yeah, Waynesboro, Mississippi, man. and my mama's line runs through Savannah, Georgia. Savannah and Augustus, but Savannah, Georgia primarily. Yeah, everybody from down there, except my dumb ass. Whatever, man. Ohio in the building. What's good with you? Trick Noty in the building. Sean Don Productions in the building. Main Boxing Biker in the building. What's good with you, family? Yeah. I've been out there on that. Zzz. It's about 60-40 too. 60% of people hit me with the wave. That 40%, bro, about to start getting these pennies. I'm giving them like 2 weeks before I start passing out these pennies, bro. You feel me? Hey, let me see. Quee in the building. What's good with you, girls? Come on here, thighs rubbing all together, creating that good. That's that good solid friction. You understand what I'm talking about? Thighs rubbing together, them ear warmers. Hey, man. Say, man, my business. My business. Macadon 1 in the building. The guy in the building. Shay Girl 85 in the building. Queen of the South, the hardest working queen I never seen in the building. The dazzling urban night in the building. Salute, family. Let me see. Who am I missing? I think I got everybody. Love is the word. Every time I see her name, I just feel all warm and fuzzy inside and shit. Makes me feel I feel good all over. Macadon 1 in the building. One time for the indigenous people of this land, man. Halito family. Romeo Lane in the building. What's good with you? You feel me? I know don't nothing move. Sean Don Productions, he said Junior done traumatized that girl. Hey man, I did a little more than traumatized her. Nah, I'm just playing. These is jokes and these is allegedly. Y'all niggas gonna get me in trouble. You feel me? My wife come in here and dropped off the baby monitor. She just be shaking her head listening to me. Just shaking her damn head. Daniel Mitchell in the building. What's happening with you? Don't y'all try that though. I wouldn't suggest y'all be trying that. You feel me? Don't suggest. Victoria Duval, what's up, brown skin? That slid in here in the building. I see you, brown skin. Johnny Bryan in the building. Quan in the building. Do the Quan in this motherfucker. Don't y'all be trying it. Don't y'all try to talk all crazy in front of y'all wives and shit. You niggas gonna get some grits. Y'all niggas gonna get some grits put on your ass. You feel me? It's gonna get y'all can get some hot grits to the chest on that Al Green shit. My wife just look at me and shake her head, nigga. She know I've been a fool. She just looking this fool. People be trying to call and tell on me. She like, girl, are you kidding? You feel me? Are you kidding? That's why we solid. Solid as a rock. She said, man, this nigga here is just he an idiot. You feel me? And he gonna get on here and he gonna do the fool. He transparent. He gonna say whatever he want to. He gonna say whatever he want to you. And people love him. You know what I mean? She just be looking at me shaking her head. Like, I just don't know why people love you so much. I said, girl, yeah, you do. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. With that Happy Gilmore, it's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Looking at us. Hey man, let's go on and talk, man. So let me say this. Salute to my brother Stay Ready Boxing, just fell in over on the mobile app. It's fight week, man. I'm very excited for Tank Davis and Mario Barrios. I'm very excited for Tank Davis because I feel like Tank Davis is and they are really truly building something special. Especially with introducing him and keeping him in the Atlanta market. Atlanta is hey man. Atlanta is like the epicenter, one of the epicenters for Black excellence, man. The other ones being Houston, Texas, and Dallas, Texas, man. Those cities are like epicenters for Black excellence, and Charlotte too. I can't leave out Charlotte. I know everybody gonna say, man, what about where I'm from? What about where I'm from? Man, fuck with where you from for this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Cincinnati is all one big area. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, you know, Southwest Ohio is the epicenter for Black excellence and so on. I'm not finna do it, bro. But when you go to these places that I mentioned and you see the Black folks there, like the Black folks there be doing it. You feel me? They be doing it or not doing it and just making it look really good. One of the two. But so I think having him in those markets, introducing him to those markets and keeping him kind of, you know, dialed into those markets, I believe is a really solid move, man. It is really truly a solid move. Now we can argue all day about his, you know, level of competition, who he's fighting, moving around. You understand what I'm saying? You can not Jay Good. I'm just saying, bro, you know, niggas get real sensitive about where they from and shit. Me too. what about Ohio, nigga? Man, fuck Ohio, bro. It's not the epicenter for black excellence. So it don't, everybody always trying to inject shit, bro. This is like when you start talking about boxing, motherfuckers will say, well, what about Charlos? What about this nigga? Fuck, we ain't talking about them, bro. We talking about something totally different right now. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with where y'all from, whether it be Detroit, Ohio, Philly. You understand what I'm saying? New York. New York is always trying to include New York in some shit. You could be talking about grass and motherfuckers be like, yeah, you ain't seen grass till you been to New York, B. You ever seen the grass in New York, B? Like, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about that big ass rat grass, bro. Nobody care nothing about that rat grass, bro. Fuck that rat grass. Fuck New York. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the grass is covered up by trash that people throw out the windows. They just pile up trash in the street. Rats walking, big ass fucking rats. You feel me? Like, bro, hey, man. Rats is too big. Like, rats is real big, bro, when you can see they balls and shit. I ain't never seen balls on a rat till I went to New York. They got big monkey nuts. The rats got big old monkey nuts. Shout out to Sweet James Jones. The rats in New York got them big old monkey nuts. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. The hell with them rats. The hell with New York for what we talking about. You understand what I'm talking about? Want to see man, I ain't never seen no balls on a rat till I got to New York, bro. Look, kind of local sports said they be confused as cats. They be so shit. I be looking at the motherfuckers thinking they dogs. Nigga, whose puppy is that? Rats look like goddamn pit bull puppies and shit. Man, get out of here. Lauren Bevel in the building. I see you. So I just say all that to say, this ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, look, Tay said, the hell with Ohio then for this conversation. That's what I said. The hell with Ohio. Fuck Ohio. We ain't talking about Ohio right now. We talking about these epicenters of black excellence that have been strategically built and placed throughout. You understand what I'm saying? The throughout the country. And those are Charlotte is on its way. Well, on its way. That's Charlotte, North Carolina. You feel me? We have Atlanta, Georgia, ATL shot. We have Houston, Texas. We have Dallas, Texas. Those are the epicenters of black excellence. You feel me? We jumped over New Orleans because New Orleans got their own little gumbo little thing going on. You understand what I'm saying? No knock on New Orleans. They got their own little, you know what I'm saying? They got their own little thing going on. So I think it's a great move with Tank Davis establishing himself and being established in the Atlanta market. I think all of his fights should be in Atlanta. Y'all gonna see this weekend. It's gonna be an absolute movie. And I'm really truly excited for him and for Mayweather Promotions, and I'm excited for the weekend of events. So excited! I'll be pulling up there tomorrow. I'm leaving out early. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna try my best to get to the to the press conference, and I'm gonna try my best to get into the weigh-in, and so on and so forth. So, we're gonna be there, and then I'm gonna hook up with the family. We're gonna get it in Friday and Saturday before the fight. We're gonna mob to the fight. We're gonna have a real good time. Holla at me, man. If you in the area, you're gonna be in the area, holla at me. But I will say that I think this is a very, 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 very this is a serious fight. Salute to Big Mama Sauce in the building. I see you, Big Mama Sauce. I see you in the building. This is a serious fight, man. Mario Barrios is man, I don't think he's showing up for the shits and giggles. And you know what we saw last time, with Tank, or excuse me, last time he was in Atlanta, we saw him in there versus my dude. What's my dude name? Shit. What is my dude name? I always forget his name. That's because I'm doing too much. My dude that we can do it this way. So I know y'all in the chat telling me, but I don't want it that way. I gotta look it up on my own myself. Man, what is my dude name? He actually just now about to fight God, Gamboa. Goodness gracious. Yuriorkis Gamboa. I know we got he had the fight versus Gamboa. Gamboa kind of took him, into deeper waters, you know what I mean, and so on. And so look, Trill boxing talk coming like Gamboa, nigga, move on with the show. Over there on that whole ass shit, nigga. Salute to my brother Black, man, for Trill. So we had the fight versus Gamboa in Atlanta. It was actually a movie. And Tank came out, and that was the first time we saw Tank really kind of taken. You feel me? He was really truly kind of taken into deeper waters, if you will. You feel me? This Barrios fight, man, this is something totally different, man. I'm not even gonna sit here and play around with it. Barrios, I think Barrios can pose some serious problems for Tank, man. You know what I mean? I think this is a lot to be stepping up, especially to step up and get a what we call the JV trophy. To step up there, man, to get the the regular titles. You feel me? But Barrios, man, is hey man, he's coming in, he's 5'10. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a noticeable difference when they in the stare off. You know what I mean? It's a noticeable difference. He's 5'10, man, 71 inch reach. Man, he 26 and 0. He got 17 knockouts. You feel me? He from San Antonio, Texas, so you already know how he coming. You already know how he from San Antonio, Texas, man. So you already know how he coming, bro. One of them damn Mexicans from San Antonio, Texas, bro. So you know how he coming. Did I misspeak? Is he Mexican or is he might be El Salvadorian or something? No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Latino. You know how he coming. Damn, my wife, she doing the Bojangles up there? So I'm looking at it, and I think at the end of the day, Tank did a whole lot of he got a whole lot of leather against when he fought Leo Santa Cruz. I think Leo Santa Cruz touched him entirely too much, man. Salute to my brother Trill Boxing Talk in the building. He says, I watched Leo versus Tank. Tank can't take them shots from Barrios with no headgear. Leo was winning that round before he got caught. Texas made. Yeah, point taken. I thought that Tank took a lot of leather against Gamboa too. You know what I'm saying? I thought he took a lot of leather. I think at the end of the day, he just found solitude in the fact that them dudes wasn't able to hurt him. You feel me? He found solitude in the fact that them dudes were not able to hurt him. And I don't think that that's going to be the case with Barrios, man. Santa Cruz was one thing, coming up from a smaller weight division, smaller man, all of that old shit. Barrios, man, is that, man. I think this boy got that animal in him, man. I think this boy, the El Azteca. The boy got that animal in him, man. So this is going to be interesting. I think that Tank is going to have to, it's got to be more than being athletic and landing power shots, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Barrios coming in with the 71-inch reach. You feel me? 71-inch reach, Mexican, hey, man, that warrior style, he got that bite on him. He can actually bite you. You feel me? And you coming in with a 67-inch reach, you know what I mean? So you already at about a 3.5, 4-inch reach disadvantage. Man, hey, I'm really truly interested in the technicals of this, and I'm not. Don't be shocked, man. Don't be shocked if this ends up being a situation where Tank got to get up off the ground. You understand what I'm saying? I'm picking Tank. I'm riding with Tank. I'm cheering for Tank, but I'm not. I think this fight is gonna be something that could potentially be brought out of him. You know what I'm saying? When dancing around, playing around with this, what you gonna, this 140, man. I'm not sure Tank. Hey, man, I'm not sure Barrios was the one to play with. You feel me? I think you could have kind of eased into this situation a little bit, man. We could, you could have eased up into this thing a little bit better. Jumping up in there, man, going to embark up Barrios tree. Whoo, Lord. You feel me? Whoo. Whoo. The Cali Demon said Barrios trains in California. I told you everybody got to inject where they from. So I'm really truly excited for this fight, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I'm this fight is gonna be interesting. And I think too, you know, at the end of the day, I'm looking at Barrios's mannerism, bro. You feel me? He's not on this, I'm just happy to be here shit. Like he's really truly on this. He got a point to prove. You understand what I'm saying? And he gonna come in here, bro, and really truly try to steal the show. And I'm, you know, like I said, man, I felt like I think for me, I think Barrios is better than Santa Cruz. Like let's just be clear. I think he's better than Santa Cruz. I think he's bigger than Santa Cruz. I think he's stronger than Santa Cruz. He's a whole hell of a lot hungrier than Santa Cruz, obviously. And this is, you know, Tank. This is looking like a big old meal. This is looking like a big old meal, man. So I'm expecting to see the exact I'm looking to see the best brought out in Tank Davis, man. This is no easy win. I know people don't really, you know, because we once again, you know, people traditionally are enamored with the big names in the sport of boxing, so it's easy to overlook these dudes that we really don't know a whole lot about or we ain't seen a whole lot of film on and so on and so forth, man. But this shit is, hey man, Tank moved up and he really moved up, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is, man, I would have, man, I'm with the shits and giggles. But if you fighting Barrios, bro, shit, that shit better be for goddamn unification. You feel me? These boys, this boy coming up there for that bang bang for the regular WBA title. That's major. That's major. So this fight is gonna be a, man, this is gonna be a, hey man, this is gonna be a war. This is really truly gonna be a war. Yeah, walk the truth. This fight is on pay-per-view. This is gonna be a war. Yeah, this is gonna be a war. And I'm telling you, man, y'all better stop. Hey, listen to me, family. This ain't no disrespect to nobody, bro. This ain't no disrespect. But this, y'all better start, like, some of these fights, bro, y'all can actually get to. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Some of these fights y'all can actually get to. You feel me? And y'all, and Atlanta is one of them epicenters. They got all the hubs from all the airlines there. It don't cost no whole lot to get on the to get there when they have all them when they had them damn hubs at these places. So you can get, man, that's one of them ones that you can actually get to, especially if you on that Mississippi River corridor. Your ass can get to Atlanta. You feel me? Your ass can get to Atlanta because it's, like I said, it's 8 from me. You know what I'm saying? So I done booked me a load to go down there. I'm gonna go work and take my ass down there. Man, listen, this is one you can actually get to. So if you can get to, man, go on and get in the building, because you can get in the building for the price of the pay-per-view. You feel me? Man, y'all got to start. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna change your whole dynamic on this shit to actually get into the building. Period. Jay West said, man, flying in the ATL, hell, it's the worst airport. Man, all these airports is getting bad, man. They starting to unnecessarily complicate them joints. But I'm just saying, man, get there. If you can get there, get there. If you can drive over all that, you know, people from Florida, it's like, you know, different parts of Florida. You talking about an 8 to 12 hour drive. Like I said, from Ohio, it's 8 hours. Like from my door to my hotel is like 7 and something hours. You know what I mean? 7 hours and 54 minutes or some shit like that. Like, man, y'all got to start getting into the get in it. You know what I'm saying? And then a fight like this one, where everything's housed down to, everything's gonna be downtown. So all you got to do, you know what I'm saying? You can get your hotel downtown, then you can just walk. Like, you can park your car, unless you one of them ones that want to get out and follow the instructions on the Atlanta song. You feel me? Strokers on lean and all that old shit. In which case, your ass probably should be Ubering anyway. But anyway, I just say all that to say, man, start trying to get to some of these fights, man. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, the big ones and stuff, people don't be wanting to mess with because people don't want to go to Vegas. You know, everybody don't want to go to LA, you know, so on and so forth. But some of this shit, when it's closer, man, you got to get to them. Get to them, because the money you're going to spend on pay-per-view, you can, and pay-per-view, your libations, all that shit, man, the money you're going to spend hosting and feeding niggas and all that, man, go get your ass in there, especially if you ain't never experienced championship boxing before. Go get in the building, man. Go get in the building. It's going to change your life. You feel me? Trill Boxing Talk. Salute to my brother Trill Boxing Talk in the super chat. He said I was in Atlanta last week at the underground fights. It was fun, hot as fuck. Had a great time. I met Barrios when he was in Houston. He a Trill dude. Man, I like the energy on Barrios, bro. I like the energy on him. You know what I'm saying? I like the energy on him. Man, I ain't know you was in Atlanta, bro. I'd have came down here. I don't be plugged in though, bro. I've been chasing this bag. You feel me? Hey, man. But yeah, Atlanta, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. And anyway, man, we'll chop it up. I was trying to do a barbecue down there on Saturday instead of the happy hour or whatever, but the barbecue thing didn't fall through because it shows such a short time. You know what I'm saying? But we still gonna get together. I got something else in the works for the us to, pull it and get together, man, and fellowship and kick it. You know what I mean? Before the fight. And then if nothing else, like I say on Saturday, bro, we're gonna go to that damn Hooters on Peachtree. You feel me? We're gonna go to that Hooters on Peachtree. And it's the thing too that Black brought that up, man. Like tap into we got to do a better job. Well, I'm gonna do a better job. I know I tap into, they have all these pro-am fights and all these little things. They have like pro fights in the gyms and shit down here, but they have a whole lot of there's like a underground circuit of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So you can go and see these up and coming fighters, see who's gonna be who. You know what I mean? Start to build relationships with them. Shoot, you know what I mean? For real, bro. Get them plugged into the community. You know what I mean? A lot of times, these dudes, some of them literally don't know who we are. You understand what I'm saying? Get them plugged into the community. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing like you see them dudes going into the program. You know what I mean? They fight. Then the next thing you know, they come and sit down right next to you with their gym bag. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. Like, it's a good opportunity to just let these dudes know that it's a support network out here for them, for real. You feel me? It is really getting them dudes plugged in with the LDBC, understanding what it is that we do. You understand that we come in and we talk boxing every day. We got support. We got a lot of love for people. All you pretty much got to do, man, is just be real. As a boxer, all you really pretty much got to do is be real, man. Stop and get up off that sucker shit and you're going to be cool. You understand what I'm saying? Man. He said, Black said, I was there last week. Them bras wasn't shit in there. They should have called them whole cooters. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. But anyway, man, tap in. I know like I said, in Ohio, I know Columbus, Cincinnati, Toledo. We have all these little, fights that aren't big scale fights, but it's got a lot of up and coming fighters in there. You get to go see who could potentially be next. I know the same is in like Detroit. I know Philly. You know what I mean? I know Florida be having those fights. Like, you got to go on and check and check in with the underground circuit, go into the boxing gyms and so on and so forth, if you really want to do it. You know what I mean? I know for me, one of the things I need to be doing more of is to get in these gyms. Like, cause y'all know, I really don't, I'm really cool. I'm hit or miss on talking to dudes with the lights on them. I'm really hit or miss with that. But what I am on is, these up and comers, talking to these up and comers, these youngins, getting plugged in with them. So I don't know, man. But anyway, so I'm excited for this fight, man. I'm gonna try to tell you, salute to the Trill Boxing Talk, man, and salute to the entire family. He says I gave out a check from the LDBC last week, man. Salute to the entire family. That's where your support goes to, man. You got to understand that when you supporting these platforms and you supporting what it is that we doing, bro, it is literally a support network. And going back to our conversation yesterday, we have an ample opportunity to provide support to these dudes. We have and women. We have an ample opportunity to provide support to them. You feel me? And when we provide the support to them, you understand, it helps them avoid the bullshit. Salute to Sean in the super chat. He says heartbreak all on your face when Black said that. Talking about the calling them man, I love them ATL women, bro. I love them ATL women. Shit, I love them. You feel me? Hey man, I love them Georgia peaches, boy. I love them Georgia peaches. You feel me? I love them Texas women too, man. I used to have a Kappa Beach party on my calendar. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. That Kappa Beach party was like Christmas to a nigga like me. Like, man, when we going back that, man, I'm trying to get down there earlier and earlier and earlier. You feel me? Like, man, that Kappa Beach party was the truth, man. I love them Texas women. My God, let me stop talking about this shit. Y'all gonna send a nigga in the relapse. Y'all gonna send me in the relapse. You feel me? Why y'all? I be looking at the fight party with stars all in my eyes, looking at man, looking at the damn Neek J, Boxiana. I be like, huh. You know what I'm saying? When we see Quick on the screen, I'll be looking at Quick like, them Texas women, boy. That's why I like Quick Mama so much. Old school Texas thoroughbred. You feel me? Anyway, man, let me stop playing with y'all. All right, man. So let's get into it. So I kind of compiled a list, as y'all know, man. You know what I mean? I really truly been, as far as the stock market is concerned. Okay. We've really truly been pushing the envelope, and I've really, really narrowed my concentration to only concentrate on AMC because of what's going on with the AMC stock, because I feel that the AMC stock has the potential to be one of the biggest transfers of wealth in American history. I'm still standing on that. And so there are a lot of things that are going on, with the AMC stock, with everything that is taking place. And I just wanted to kind of, because a lot of people are coming into the play, and y'all treating AMC like it's a lick, and I get it, you know what I'm saying, but you got to kind of put your mind at ease when you're dealing with investment, because investing is it's a very difficult thing to do, right? Because we have very unrealistic expectations. Like, somebody will put $1 in and expect to be able to pull out $2 tomorrow. You feel me? That's not really how it works. There's even though that this, like I said, this AMC situation is a situation that a lot of people are going to be able to turn a little bit of money into a whole lot of money. It is still a process. So I wanted to kind of give y'all some information, and to give y'all basically the 5 reasons why I feel like the AMC stock is gonna win. You understand? Like the investors, the retail investors, who are the small guys, us. You feel me? It is the AMC stock. We are going to win with the AMC stock. Now, to paint the picture up for basically what's been going on, you have the AMC stock. The stock is marked now. It's right around. It's closing in on 60, I believe. It might be pre-market, so it might actually be over 60 by now. Now you have basically what has happened within the world of investing. Since the beginning of the time, you have all these rules, charts. You look at, you have all these diagnoses of different companies, what companies are worth, so on and so forth. Right now, the AMC stock is trading at $55.33, or excuse me, $57.33. The stock is not worth $57.33. The stock is worth, historically or traditionally, it would be worth less than that based on the performance of the business. But the stock has been ridiculously manipulated by the powers that be, and so now the stock is worth, it's worth way more than $57.33. It's probably worth damn near 5 times that amount right now, based on the manipulation of the stock. And so what we have now is what's going on. What's on deck is what's known as a short squeeze. You feel me? And meaning that the stock has been shorted, and what they've done with the stock is short squeezing is a manipulation tactic with a stock. So what that means is, and I'm gonna continue to draw this diagram for people, you know what I'm saying, so that you can understand and that you can keep up. What we have is, when you invest, you have 3 entities. You have a brokerage, you have institutional investors, you have retail investors. Retail investors are us. That's the regular, average, everyday person. That's us. Those are the people that work every day for a living. We have, retirement plans that are managed by these people. We have all this. We have our money in banks, all that. We are just the regular institutional investors. We decide to put money into the market and to actually invest to try to grow our portfolios. Usually people do it for retirement. Very few people go out and become like day traders where that's just what they want to do on a daily basis and so on and so forth. You know, we're just, that's just us. You know what I mean? The institutional investors are your banks, you know what I'm saying? Your hedge funds, your larger components, the people who really truly are able to make the market and control the market. The brokerages are they're like the institutions that hold the actual shares of the companies, and they are responsible for issuing out the shares of the company. So when a company goes public, they say they want to create 100 shares of their company to take on investors, to generate capital, to raise revenue. Their money, they take their shares go into the brokerages. The brokerages are responsible for the transactions between the investors, whether they're institutional or retail, and the actual companies who are on the other side. You understand what I'm saying? So when you get it, let's just like you get a product, you create a product, you take your product to the store instead of going straight to the people. You put your product in the store, and the store is responsible for the transaction. You feel me? You get your money from the store, and the people get the investors or the customers get your product from the store. Period. Now, what you have is a concept where the institutional investors can borrow large amounts of a stock, and then they borrow that stock or lease it, and then they take that stock and then they sell it to us, to the institutional investors, right? Then once they sell it to us, they then do things to the stock to cause the stock to go down. So they'll sell it to us for $10, and we buy the stock with the intention of it growing. So you buy it for $10 thinking it's going to go to 11, 12, 15, 20, 100, whatever. So they sell it to us, and we buy it with the intention of the stock going up. So they sell it to us, then they turn around and do things to the stock to cause the stock to go down. You understand what I'm saying? There are different things that you can do to a stock to make a stock go down. Like if a stock is selling and not being bought, when a stock gets bought in large numbers, it causes the price to raise up. It's all based on supply and demand. If a stock is being sold, right, and people are selling out of the stock, then that makes the price go down. If there are a lot of amounts of a stock, then it's supply and demand. So if you have more shares of a stock than are being bought or purchased by the people, then you have a saturation of a stock, which makes it plummet. You know what I mean? The value is devalued if it's a whole lot of this shit. Don't nobody want nothing that everybody got. The thought process, right? So what you have is these companies that who will get these, they'll borrow this, the institutional investors will borrow stock from the brokerages for a fee. Then they'll sell the stock to us for $10, manipulate the stock, cost it to go to $5. We get all panicky and stuff, don't want to lose all our money, so we sell it back for $5, even though we paid 10 for it. So now they got a $5. They got, they didn't hit a $5 lick on us. Then they return the shares and they keep the $5. That's known as short selling. So they've done these things to actually short sell the stock. Now, another thing that they've done, when I say they, I'm still talking about the institutional investors. So what they've done is they've done this concept that's called naked short selling. What naked short selling is, like I've told you before, you get your shares from a brokerage, you borrow them from the broker, and this is the institutional investors. They borrow it, issue it to us. Now, they have a process where they don't borrow shares, they create fake shares, and they sell the fake shares to us. They don't pay any fees or anything on the fake shares because they're fake shares. We get a fake share. They do all this manipulation to it to cause it to go down. They sell it to us for 10. You understand what I'm saying? Push it down to 5. We sell it back to them. Now it's all 100% profit because they didn't sell anything for it. They didn't buy it. They didn't pay anything for it. So now they get it at 100% profit. You feel me? So they hit a whole lick. They get the fake share back to us and they make it disappear. It's never even existed. That's called naked short selling. Now, what has happened with this stock, with the AMC stock, is that not only have they short sold it the regular way, they being the institutional investors, what not only have they short sold it the regular way, the legal way, but they've also done it the naked way, which is the naked short selling, which is actually illegal. I don't think I said that. Naked short selling is illegal. You can't do that. You can't fleece. You know what I'm saying? You can't be giving me gold medal flour when I'm buying cocaine. You feel? I probably shouldn't say that on here, but you get what I'm saying. So, and they have not just shorted it, but they've also engaged in naked short selling. And so when you sit down and you look at the numbers, right? When you look at the actual numbers, things just don't add up. So we're gonna go through my list of my 5 reasons why this stock is gonna take off. This shit is gonna go crazy. Number 1 is the numbers. The shit just don't add up. When you look at the numbers, so we have according to the charts, according to the reports, we have the float, which is 448 million. That's the float shares that are actually available. Okay. You have outstanding shares with the shares, which are shares that are actually been purchased, right? You have 448 in the float, right? You have 513 million that have already been they spoken for. Okay. So that gives us we closing in right around. There's a little bit of a difference in there, but you right around $1 billion, right? You right around $1 billion with regard to shares total. Okay. When we did there was several polls, but there was one guy in particular who did a poll, and he has he's one of the people who's his name is Matt Kors. This is Matt Kors. He did a poll, and he basically did a poll about how many shares do you own, and he was able to get an amount of a good testing amount for it was 9,000 investors. You know what I'm saying? And these are once again retail investors, and so he was able to gauge how many shares that people own. You know what I mean? And so we can take that number that he had, and then we can, of course, associate it with the whole entire investment group. Because right now what we have is 4.2 million investors in the AMC, 4.2 million investors, right? And we have basically there's 3 billion shares owned by the retailers. 3 billion. Now I told you it was $1 billion available, but according to the reports, there are 3 billion shares that are owned across the 4.2 million investors. So 4.2 million investors, right? And we own 3 billion shares of AMC. But according to the numbers from AMC with regard to the float and to the outstanding, we right around $1 billion. They've had about 1 billion shares, but we own 3 billion. Something in the milk ain't white. You understand what I'm saying? So, and these numbers are very, very, very light, very conservative. These aren't, in my opinion, aren't really the real numbers. The real numbers are somewhere way beyond this. But right now we're dealing with the potential of having about 2 billion synthetic shares in the market. 2 billion fake shares in the market. Okay. Driving the cost down, continuing to keep the cost down around the 50 some odd dollar mark. You understand what I'm saying? Usually somewhere between 52 is a real strong level of support. And then we're having trouble breaking over 60. So between 52 and 60 recently, you know what I mean? We're kind of dangling in right there. But according to these numbers, you know what I mean? You know, when you loosely, and once again, this is loosely looking at the numbers, we're dealing with about $2 billion. 2 billion shares that are synthetic or fake. Once again, this is naked short selling is illegal. And the fact that they're doing it and it's been done to keep a cap on the actual AMC stock. So the numbers don't add up. That's the first reason. The numbers just don't add up. Okay. Number 2, the government is doing things to step in to actually try to save the financial system. So you have to understand this short squeeze is imminent with the AMC, right? This short squeeze is going to happen whether they want it to or not, whether they kicking the can down the road, whether they doing all these little things to try to do this little patchwork shit to try to keep, you know what I mean, it from taking off. It's going to happen one way or the other. And everybody is fully aware of it. It's all eyes on AMC right now. People aren't even talking about anything else in the with regard to the market. So it's all eyes on this situation. If this situation doesn't pan out the right way, okay, there's going to be utter chaos. The whole financial system will be people will realize that they've been duped with regard to the financial situation. People will have zero faith in the current financial situation, and it's going to be it'll be just total chaos. I think the government realizes that, and they are finally starting to realize that they got to make some shit shake with this. They got to do this thing, and they got to handle this the right way. So the government, you're starting to see government hearings, you're starting to see legislations being passed, you're starting to see certain things around the concept of short selling, market manipulation, so on and so forth. And it appears that the government, no matter how dirty or involved that they are, because I believe that you don't get to do certain things without it being signed off with regard to the financial market. But anyway, at this juncture, it looks like they're kind of siding with their retail investors to try to clean this market up, to make this shit free market, so that everybody can really truly have the opportunity to make money. So that's number two. Number one is the numbers don't add up. Number two is the government is actually starting the process of stepping in my opinion, to save the financial system. You understand what I'm saying? Number three, still with the government. Also, I believe the government is stepping in because I think that they actually want this short squeeze to go on so that people can really truly get money, because guess what? The more people have, the more money that the more people have, the more money is going to be spent. Think about it. Think about this shit ain't difficult. Think about people who are wealthy and what we know about people who are wealthy. We know that people who are wealthy, what do? They traditionally try to keep their wealth. You understand what I'm saying? And they keep their wealth, and they want to pass their wealth down from generation to generation, add a little bit to it and keep it. When you have regular people who've never had it, there's people who've never touched $100,000 at one time. Like literally never touched 100K at one time. You feel me? So when you have these people and they're going to be in a position to see $100,000, a couple $100,000, so on and so forth, and they've never had it, these people are going to, a few of them, yeah, they're going to put themselves in a position to establish generational wealth and so on and so forth. But a lot of folks are what are they going to do? They're going to be paying off bills. They're going to be buying cars and shit that they want. They're going to pay their taxes. You feel me? And that money is going to be put into the market, and it's going to stimulate the market. You understand what I'm saying? Do you know what it's going to be like when you got 4.2 billion people, and it's going to be, 4.2 million, and it's going to be 2 million of them that are going to be, multimillionaires? You understand what I'm saying? Like people I know for me, I'm going to go buy my whole block up. But people are going to take that money and they're going to put that money into the market. You understand what I'm saying? They are. Good morning, Ms. Webb. How are you? They're going to put this money into the market. They're not going to sit on the money. People who like these people who have these wealthy, they don't even pay their appropriate. They don't even pay their share in taxes. Think about it. They don't pay their shares in taxes, so on and so forth. So you got to realize that it kind of would be behoove to get the money from that entity and to disseminate it amongst the people, because the people are going to put the money back into the economy and stimulate the economy. They're not going to just be sitting on the money. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be stimulating the economy. They're going to be forming businesses. They're going to be, doing a whole bunch of good things that are good for the economy, that are good for the country, in my opinion. So it's kind of so the government is stepping in there, and I'm running out of time. Also, the SEC number 4, that was one is the numbers. 2, the government stepping in to save the financial system. 3, the government stepping in to stimulate the economy. 4 is the SEC ruling. The SEC, that is like the governing body over the stock market and over the stock market transactions. Pretty much, they issued a ruling into law on Monday. It's called the NSCC 002 rule, basically. And what this rule says is that the short positions reported They have to be reported daily. So the hedge funds have to report their short positions daily or when requested. You understand what I'm saying? And when they report, they have a form that they have to fill out when requested, and they have an hour to produce that form. Or and if they don't, then their shares are going to automatically be liquidated. Their positions are going to automatically be liquidated, and they're going to start buying to recoup those shares. So what that's going to do is that's going to bring a whole hell of a lot more transparency into the market with regard to these shares. You feel me? Because one of the things that's going on right now that a lot of people don't know about, and especially with the AMC stock, there's this thing that's called the dark market. The dark market is basically the stock market for the wealthy, for the hedge funds and shit like that. That retail investors, we don't have access to the dark market. We get reports from what's going on in the dark market on a daily basis, but I think it's like T2, so I think it's like a couple days delayed or whatever the case may be, but we don't know what's going on. And the majority of the trades and the buys and sales with regard to the AMC stock right now, and it's been that way for quite some time, the majority, like 80% of the transactions for AMC are taking place in the dark market, and we don't have access to that information. So that in and of itself is just not fair. You feel me? And we don't have access to that information. And the word is that as far as what the price going for in the dark market is like, I think that I've heard that it's going for like, I want to say like $1,800 a share, $18 or $2,000 a share right now in the dark market. And that's without any of the short sales, without any of the shit we got going on. So it's safe to say, and a lot of people are coming and saying this now, but it's safe to say that the price that we see with the NASDAQ and that we see in the market for AMC is not the real price of AMC. The real price is being obviously suppressed. You feel me? But this SEC ruling is going to bring a lot of visibility and a lot more transparency to these transactions and to the short sales. They'll be able to identify the naked shorts, who got the naked shorts, who sold them, and so on and so forth. Because the thing about it is, with these short sales, the brokerages are still on the hook for them. They still have to recoup those sales, those shares, even if they're naked, even if they're fake, they still have to recoup them. They have to buy them. This shit is deep. So that's number 4. Number 5 is there's this dude. His name is Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin is he's the head of the Citadel. Citadel is one of these one of the hedge funds, one of the big hedge funds, and it is believed that the Citadel is at the forefront of the short selling of the AMC stock. They've done the same with GMC, GameStop, GME, and so on and so forth. And he's been on TV talking recently. He's talked about basically the they have a certain matrix with regard to human emotion. That's why the Robinhood app is the way that it is. And the Robinhood app, your shit, when you put your orders into the Robinhood app, it goes directly to the Citadel, and they take advantage and manipulate the market based on your emotions and so on and so forth. That's one of the reasons why I've been saying, come in. It's easy to get your shares in Robinhood, but then we need to be transferring our shares out to Fidelity, because Fidelity sends they send your orders directly to the broker. They don't send your shit off. Like a lot of these trading apps, as you see, when they come up, they go into the hedge funds before they go to the market. So they're able to manipulate and figure out what you got going on, what you're doing, and they try to get ahead of the curve and run a hustle on you to kind of impact the market. This is all coming out. And this dude, so this dude, Ken Griffin, multi-billionaire, owner of the hedge fund or the head of the hedge fund, so on and so forth. One of the reasons why I know for sure that this shit is about to take off and what's about to happen with the AMC stock, Ken Griffin is in a position right now where he's having a fire sale, a personal fire sale. That's exactly what I wrote. He's having a personal fire sale. First of all, they're closing locations of the Citadel. They've closed like the Amsterdam location. They've closed one in China. They've closed a couple of other ones. So they're consolidating the company. They're closing down their operations, putting people in the street because the shit about to get real. Also, Ken Griffin has began selling his properties, his personal properties. And not only is he selling his personal properties, he's selling properties for a loss. Like he just had this, I think it was like a couple of condos, I think it was in Miami Beach that he just sold. He took like a 20%, he sold them and got like 20% of what he paid for them. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucker is, then this is all loosely just me talking. You know what I mean? Don't quote me with the accuracy of the numbers, but he's having a fire sale though. You can quote that. And he's selling his properties to get money. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime you see somebody having a fire sale, right? Come on now, let's act like we from where we from. When you see somebody having a fire sale, what are they doing? When a motherfucker want to sell their Chevy, they trying to sell you they 86 Chevy Caprice with the Euros on it. You understand what I'm saying? On the spokes and vogues, candy paint. You feel me? Wood grain steering wheel, all wood on the interior, plush seats. They selling you. You feel me? Got the Alpine, got the damn box in the back, 215s and an amp. You know what I'm saying? A punch. What is it? A punch 1200 amp. You feel me? What are they doing? They're like, oh man, come on and get it, man. Like, bro, how much you want for the Chevy, bro, man? Come on and get it, man. You feel me? What's happening? Yeah, nigga, this nigga finna go sit down. Like he having a fire sale. He needs some money. He rumbling the case, or he about to go sit down, man. Go on, come get this Escalade, man. Go on, come get it, man. I got these jewelries, man. Come on, get this necklace, bro. Come on, buy this chain. When motherfuckers having a fire sale, act like y'all from where we from. When motherfucker having a fire sale, yeah, he got some bad news. Some shit that went haywire with the connect, or his ass about to go sit down for a little while. So they just be having a fire sale. You know what I mean? They need the money. They need the money. This dude is having a fire sale with his properties. This dude need the money. You feel me? He needs the money. When I saw the fire sale, I said, oh, this shit real. It's about to, he needs liquid cash. You feel me? He needs liquid cash in order to cover his ass and these shorts. And hey, man, somebody going to jail. When his neck is short and shit start coming out, man, somebody going to jail, bro. That's all I'm going to say. You feel me? Somebody going to jail. But at the end of the day, our investments and our portfolios are insured by the federal government, by the FDIC. You know what I mean? So every time you see that FDIC, this is a part of it. So your money is going to be covered. So like I would suggest, once again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. For me, you know, it is no, I look at, you know, all of the stuff that's going on with the AMC stock, all of the stories and, you know, they're using mainstream media to try to invoke fear in us and all of that all kind of stuff. Man, I don't pay any of that stuff any attention, because this stock is definitely going to win. Those of you guys who have invested, you're going to be happy that you did. If you haven't invested, it's something I would take a look at. You understand what I'm saying? Before it goes haywire, because it looks like after today, when they actually start having to really truly report these shorts, if it's actually enforced, it's going to be a whole different situation, man. Let me get out the way. I know Drew Titan is about to go on, and the market just opened, and I'm still in here talking to y'all, but I'm not doing any other moves. I'm chilling. Damn, this thing running already, look like. Man, let me get on here and pay attention to the market. Thank y'all so much, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Salute to the entire family, man. Salute to the LDBC. Man, it's Junior the Truth signing off, man. I'm a high-born player, man. If you don't know anything else about me, at the end of the day, I'm a stock market pusher. And I got to keep pushing, baby. Salute, family.